I'm Live Taufanga. I work part-time for Fulton because I'm already retired. But when there's a need in Fulton, they call me and I'm here. I'm here today because I felt it was important for me to learn about team building. I've been at the University of the South Pacific for about 15 years before I retired, and I've never gone through this kind of exercise, this kind of learning. It's a bit overwhelming because there's so much information flowing over, coming at me, but it's enjoyable. I think the facilitators have kept us on our toes, very hands-on, which is very Pacific. If there's too much theory, we switch off, and there's a bit of fun here and there. So that added to the learning experience. I felt that I wish I had learned this earlier. I know about teamwork, but not the way the facilitators unpacked it today. I felt that I could picture it in my mind better at this point in time. So I'm really privileged to be here this week, at least for the next day or so, to learn more about teamwork.
Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Deborah. I'm actually the head of the foundation department. So I'm new in this role.
And I'm Sina, and I'm with the business department.
She's the head of the business department.
I was brought up in a community-based environment, and many times when you give us a task, we just go straight. We're practical-based. Yes. But today I learned that, look, just don't go straight into the task. Be clear, pay attention to detail. That's something I learned from this exercise. Yeah. A lot. So like I mentioned, we Pacific Islanders, we're practical based. So when you gave us that exercise where we needed, we were to do it hands-on, like it brought out a lot, and we tend to grasp the understanding and the importance of the task.
Yes. Okay. I mean, I may have known all along that it's important to involve everyone, but today when we did that exercise where we had to identify where we belong, you had the doers and the thinkers. And as a thinker, I didn't really appreciate the doers because I constantly thought that, they just want to get things done without, planning things out. But then today I learned to be more appreciative of their role, in our team. Because sometimes we're just thinking, but they're the ones who are actually getting things done. Yeah.
Very critical in the sense that it gives us a sense of direction. It helps us understand the technical part of teamwork, because most of the times as Pacific Islanders, it's natural for us to be adaptive, but then we have no idea whatsoever regarding the technical aspect of it. So that's how critical it is.
Yeah. I mean, you talked about the stretch points, and sometimes it's very sensitive, and for someone to actually open up and share their stretch points, it's not easy, but it's very important for us to pay attention and listen attentively so that we can work on what we feel we are lacking in to help build that team.
That I need to be patient. Because when they ask the question, what would identify your stretch point, I quickly put to paper frustration and impatience when the task is not done, or when people don't feel they're accountable for whatever they've been assigned to do. So I felt that I needed to just do not rush straight into frustration, but try and understand there may be reasons why that person wasn't able to do that when they were assigned or was not able to meet the due date. So that's what I've learned.
Learning more about how we can be appreciative of each other's differences. We come from different cultures, different backgrounds, and when somebody suggests something that doesn't sit well with me, I usually just get so frustrated, like that's not how it's supposed to be done. But with what we've learned today, I'm sure there's so much more that we're going to learn tomorrow. So looking forward to that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. My name is Ratu Inoke Katia. I work as the assistant cook for the food services department. Actually, this is my 6th year serving here in Fulton, and I've enjoyed every bit of it, especially working with a small team, and I'm really interested about the workshop that is going on right now to grow more, how I can contribute to build up a better team in the future. There was a lot of things I learned, but I'll just pick out one. The effectiveness of a team, how to grow as a team. I've learned that it is important for me as an individual, my contribution to a team working in a diversity environment. We found out that we were not following the instruction that we've been given by Dwayne and yourself, and we felt that I think it was myself, even for me personally, following those bits of instruction step by step. I think it is very important, and to carefully read, understand those steps before performing a plan of the what's called the egg drop activity. Found out some strength for me personally and my group, that is the skills and multitask. I'll just be basing on that. To be multitask, doing certain things in a certain period of time and trying to cover other workloads from other departments, and ensuring that it is being done to the best of my ability. So I think that's also very important. In Fulton, there's a lot of students. I would like to grow, especially on the social side, socializing with the students, trying to understand their background, where they've been brought up from, if they've been facing some difficulties back at home, to socialize with them, get to know them very well, and maybe, I think, yeah, that's all.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.